So Ryukahr released a Levelhead Level, and the community immediately set about cheesing it to death. Ryukahr's time was somewhere around 14 seconds to beat this, but we've now got it like sub 5. So what I've just shown is like the intended route, but we're going to show off the speedrun route and talk about all the tech that's required to pull it off. First off, we get sprint speed, then we skip the back rat, coyote bounce on the first scrub, coyote bounce on the second. We then use one of the scrub shells to shell jump over the spike wall. Now let's talk a little about how you can do all this tech for yourself. Firstly, it's possible to get sprint speed off a 7-tile platform if you land just on the edge of the platform and run all the way across. This is pretty tight, and surprisingly it's one of the more difficult parts of the run, at least for me. Sprint, aside from making us faster, allows us to get about 1 tile higher on our jumps. This includes both ground jumps and enemy bounces. Secondly, coyote bouncing. You may be familiar with the phrase coyote time, which is a forgiveness mechanic in games where you can do a mid-air jump for a limited time after leaving a platform. In Levelhead, a coyote bounce can be done by pressing jump shortly after bouncing on an enemy. For whatever reason, maybe it's that the enemy's head briefly counts as ground, you can get about 1 extra tile of height this way. Combine that with sprinting and you can get 2 extra tiles. Lastly, and this tech will be familiar to Mario fans, we have the shell jump. In Levelhead, these have a different timing but are really easy to pull off. Throw the shell against the wall as you're moving up. This is easiest to do when you're really close to the wall. If the shell kills you or is too high, then you've released it too late. If it goes beneath you, then you are too early or you're too far from the wall. Now let's watch that speedrun again with our new knowledge. Sprint, coyote, coyote, shell jump. That about sums up how we got the time. This level is incredibly broken. Ryu intended this to be a really linear kite zone, but there's so many skips that this is more like an open world level. If you'd like to practice this tech, I've published the demo level that you've been seeing, and you can find a link to it in the description. One final note, as a result of speedrunners chasing this shoe, the spice on this level was briefly over 1,400. To put that in context, spice on a really good level is usually around 400. I'm going to be publishing more Levelhead videos on YouTube. Please leave a comment if there's something that you'd like to see me do, or if you have a level that you'd like to see me play. You can also watch my Tuesday Levelhead stream on Twitch. I'm usually playing viewer levels, so feel free to stop by and drop me a level code.